And between that intersection of what you do better than anyone else and what the world needs is this opportunity, the intersection point in which we call your purpose. Hi, I'm Bobby Jones. I'm the co-author of Good is the New Cool, Principles of Purpose, and co-founder of Conspiracy of Love. This notion of purpose can be ethereal, right? And so a lot of times people are wondering what exactly is purpose. The simplest way to understand it is purpose is the reason why your company exists to serve stakeholders, shareholders, as well as local and global societies. So when Avdol and I wrote the second book, Good is the New Cool, The Principles of Purpose, we really wanted to focus on the CEOs and the leaders. We realized that marketers were really only as effective as the organizations they were a part of. And so if marketers were really going to be successful in marketing with purpose, they actually had to be part of organizations that had a purpose of their own. And so it was with that understanding that we said we needed to figure out how can we help organizations build purpose-led cultures that start at the leadership level. And so the principles of purpose are really intended to help CEOs and C-suite leaders understand what purpose is, how do you define it, how do you actually discover it within your organization? So after you understand what it is from a definition standpoint, how do you discover where your unique purpose is within the organization? And so for us, the principles of purpose, we want this to be the hand guide and the how-to blueprint for every CEO and executive leadership for how to build a purpose-led organization that can take you from a position of leading with purpose to working with purpose to creating with purpose. So we often talk about purpose is a journey, not a destination. And I've been on a purpose journey for years. About 10 years ago, actually around the same time that I became a father, I really started to see the world through my son's eyes. And I started to wonder, how would he see the work that I was doing? What type of world was he going to grow up in? And what was my role in creating it, or shaping it, and contributing to that? And so for me, it started with this real hunger to do work that I could be really proud of because of the impact that it was having, not just on the companies and brands I was serving, but the communities that I was impacting. And so it was with that intention that Avdol and I began to think about how do we create something that could be of service to us, but also be in service to all the other marketers and people that are out there in the world who want to do the same thing but didn't know how. How do we do work that matters? And then how do we build companies that matter? And then how do we do work out in the world that makes a positive impact and is shaping the world in the ways that we want? And it's been through that journey that we've been able to find ways of connecting and serving people who want to change the world at a global scale. This trend that we're seeing in terms of purpose is really driven by three key drivers. One, customers and consumers who want to buy from brands and companies that align with our values and are helping to create the type of positive impact in the world that we want to see. Two, employees who want to do work that is aligned with their values, but also provides them with a sense of meaning and fulfillment and where their work is connected to service to others. And investors who want to align their dollars and their investments with companies that are contributing to the long-term well-being of people and planet and society versus the short-term erosion and destruction that so many companies have been a part of now. And I think what's happening right now during the Great Resignation is that people are making choices as to whether or not their work is contributing to the life that they want to live. And for purpose-driven companies, this is an amazing opportunity to tell a new story and issue an invitation to your employees that's much more dynamic than what it's ever been before. The great companies that can develop a clear sense of purpose, invite employees to contribute their gifts and passions to be of service of it, and unleash those culture builders are going to be the ones that's going to win. And it's an incredible opportunities for the companies that are courageous enough and committed enough to take advantage of it.